Hey everyone, welcome to section 4.7. In this problem, we're going to calculate the number of payments. So it looks like your grandfather's doing pretty well, but he's got a beachfront property and he's willing to sell it to you for $67,500. Now, you know that you can save $5,200 a year, and based off of that savings, you can get a rate of return of 11% on that investment. So if you invest faithfully every year, if you put in that $5,200 at 11% interest, how long will it take you to accumulate the necessary $67,500 future cash for the beachfront property? So let's do something a little reckless. I know what you're thinking, but let's draw a timeline. And that's just wild because we don't actually know how long this timeline is. But let's do it anyway. Oh my. So here's our timeline. Let's consider what we do know. Well, we know that the future value of this time, or of this timeline, should be a value of 67,000. Okay, so that's the amount of money we want to get to. We also know that we're going to be making payments. Okay, so annual payments of 5,200. Okay, so let's just pretend we're paying, so forth. Okay, till we get to this value here. Okay, and also what we know is we know our rate is 11%. So basically, we're trying to figure out at a rate of 11%, how much money do we have to invest to get a future value of $67,500. Now, we have three variables. There's no reason why we can't figure out the number of periods. And that's ultimately what we need to figure out. So, given that, let's use our number of periods formula. We know our rate. One thing about our payment, let's remember to make it a negative value. Okay. Go ahead and do that as a negative. Present value, that's 0. Future value we know is going to be our 67,000, and because we're paying at the end of each year, it's a 0 type. So what do we have here? Okay, so it looks like the number of periods is about 8.5 periods, so about 8.5 years. So in this case, they want us to round to 2 decimal places. Let's go ahead and move these numbers, move the decimal in 2 decimal places. So it looks like an even 8.5. Excellent. So there you have it. It's going to take about 8.5 years to be able to acquire that beachfront property. Wonderful. Thanks for watching and happy financing.